One of the objectives of cost management is cost control. And with the help of standard costing, it is possible for management to control the cost. Let us try to understand this with an example. Let's say your company is producing and selling pencils. Selling price of your pencil is rupees 10 per unit, and your company doesn't have any control over selling price, as it is defined by the market force, which means your company cannot increase selling price, because if your company increases the selling price, then your customer will buy pencils from your competitors. Now, if the cost of production of pencil is rupees 8 per unit, then your company is earning profit of rupees 2 per unit. It is important to control the cost of production, that is rupees 8. Because if the cost of production is increased due to any reason, then the company's profit will decrease, as your company doesn't have any luxury to increase the selling price. So if cost of production is increased to rupees 9 per unit, then your company's profit will be reduced to rupees 1 per unit. And this is the place where standard costing will help your company to control the cost by letting you know when the cost of production has surpassed rupees 8 per unit. Standard costing not only helps in reporting the variance, but also helps you to find out the reason for the variance in the cost. Now just imagine you're producing 100 of different types of products with different selling price, with different cost of production. In such complex environment also, standard costing will be used, and it will help you to control the cost. In real life, company does not have control over the selling price. Only thing that company can control and monitor is cost of production. And standard costing will help the company in this area. Under standard costing, we determine standard cost and compare the actual cost with standard cost in order to find the variance. With the help of all the examples, we can define standard costing as control technique that reports variance by comparing actual cost to preset standards, whereas standard cost is the planned unit cost of product, component or service produced in a period. Best way to remember this is standard costing is a control technique, whereas standard cost is a planned or predetermined cost per unit. The most important point is standard cost is planned or predetermined cost per unit and not total. Please remember this because it is super duper important. It will help you when you are solving questions. Now let us see another important point. Standard cost per unit is determined at the starting of the period by using historical data, current production plan, expected future condition, and by using scientific techniques. Whereas total standard cost is determined at the end of the period when you know the actual number of units produced and sold. Therefore, total standard cost is equal to actual number of units produced multiplied by standard cost per unit. We can summarize this video with process of standard costing, that is, step 1, set up the standard cost. Step 2, calculate the actual cost. Step 3, compare actual cost with standard cost to find out the variance. And step 4, investigate the reason for variances.